Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Next for New York, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And the 2-1. Popped him up. Defoe in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now at the plate, number 25. He readies for his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Brett Gardner would be next. Pushed softly over toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. And he's safe. He's running again. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Gray ready with the 0-1. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Howie Kendrick. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He brings a scary 368 batting average. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Over to first, Gray, and the runner will get back standing. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Gray has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now for Washington, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Matt Adams will be next. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Gray sets. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to get him in the National. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So here now is the pitcher, Sonny Gray. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-1 now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Turner into shallow left, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Tapped up the third base line. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 1 out. Digging in, Michael Taylor. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's 1 for 3.
Taylor.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Behind 0-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge becomes the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he sets him down swinging. Neil Walker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Number 25.
And this is low, ball 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now a flare out toward right center. Number 25 ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Second baseman.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Kendrick.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Judge is there, and he has it for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
A swing and a miss. Ready for another chance, Brett Gardner, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Sonny Gray. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a called third. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. One ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Is laid off for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready once again, Neil Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's running. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Up next for the
Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Michael Taylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
fielder, Michael Taylor.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. In now, Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up.
Wilmer Defoe.
Over to first, Gray, and a dive, but he's back in there. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for 1. Turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2. Ready for another shot now. Number 25. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 25.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Pitch on the way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Missed with a slider. Fly ball right down the line in left. Adams coasts under it, and that retires the side. The Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Howie Kendrick 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
High pop-up. Andujar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sonny Gray, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sonny Gray.
Aaron Hicks is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2-1.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2. Sammy Solis comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 36.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Aaron Judge would be next. Hit sharply on the ground. Kendrick has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Matt Adams. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Gregorius has a play. He makes the play, and that'll... Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Neil Walker. He doubled his last time through. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A ball and a strike now. Outside, 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging, and that... Next for New York, number 25. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Harper, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. His career line with Doolittle. He's 0 for 5. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up. Defoe over to his left. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch. Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ground ball to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. And right into the shift. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Jonathan Holder takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so with that they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to.
On to first, and that's your ball game. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 4 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder Giancarlo.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Left center, base hit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Throw won't get him. Here's the 0-1. Runner going a second time. In the dirt here. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-1. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Very weakly on the ground. And that's the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. Pitches a ball. And now he thinks better of it and hightails it back to third. Now the runner breaks for the plate. A line shot to third base. Thought about coming home, but he'll go to first instead. And the runner is late getting back to third. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch is a slider. Called for strike. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Ryan.
And here's a swing and misses. He falls. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. And next for New York, Neil Walker will swing it from the left side right here.
First baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there. The tag, and he is out. Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped high in the air. Baez is under it, and the inning is over. Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Bottom of the second here with no score. Contreras in front. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. Andujar brings it in, and there's out number 2. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
2 balls and a strike now. Way out in front. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. We are all.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Contreras has a play. 1 down. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
1-1 to count. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And that one just missed outside.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball that just misses inside. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
3-1 to him now. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. He got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Here's Addison Russell as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is right there as he takes it for the second out. And now the Cubs pitcher, Yu Darvish. And that misses for ball 1. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Number 25 has got it, and the side. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He popped out in his first trip. And now the runner's trying for third. Walker stands at second with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed. Standing in, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The 4th inning, center fielder Albert Almora.
And a ball, 1-0. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Chopped weakly to the left. Gregorius takes it in. And that's the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Next for the Cubs, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runner goes for second. Comes set with the 0-1. He's on the move again from first to third to second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? And he is out on the tag. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2-0 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. High pop up. Andujar moving to his left. And that's the third out. Digging in once again, Neil Walker. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Neil Walker.
A 1 pitch on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it, and there are 2 away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And we'll have to leave it. Digging in, Addison Russell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Addison Russell.
Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. So here now is the pitcher, Yu Darvish. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he takes a cold strike. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Runner in scoring position with Sudan. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Almora with an even count, 2-2. Tanaka sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41.
Digging in and looking for more, Masahiro Tanaka. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Aaron Hicks will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here it comes on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Bryant waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time. Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped high in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The wind-up and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
He's got it 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. A little bouncer. They'll try again. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. On the ground, a second for Baez. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's 1 down now. Here's Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Relay to first. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Hayward, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Jonathan Holder. Ronald Torreyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Hayward is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really